Had a little hiccup just now. I'm gonna give it just a second to make sure that we come completely online. I think I'm having a processing issue. I think my CPU and the processor is hiccuping a whole bunch lately. My goodness. Still coming online, still coming online. Good day, my good loving humans. Good day, good day, good day. Here we are, ready to be completely present, ready to keep the main thing the main thing. Travelers up the street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination, that is the Tower of Power, that is the understanding of self. Here we are, ready to climb into our super suits, taking action, making the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet, that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. This is the affirmation. Here we are, flexing our willpower muscle by being completely still as we engage in this beautiful habit together. Man, woman, man, my siblings, with our minds separate, yet one. It has been a wild couple of days. In restorative practices, we use a term that is called setting the container. In restorative groups, when we meet and we circle up to discuss big things, sensitive things, tough things, harm done, life choices, disagreements, before the conversation begins, we set the container, and that means that we together define expectations and intentions and the rules of how we will interact so that we know how to make quality contributions. That's the way it goes. So today's meditation is titled Setting the Container. And in this particular instance, we are going to be setting the container of our own container. We all have needs. Some of us, well, we all have the same basic needs as a species. We have a hierarchy of needs. We tend to make specific mental and emotional connections to specific needs. And then we think and we act in order to fulfill them. And this is all this conversation that we've been having about needs and interests and strategies, and you've heard me go on about principles, and you heard me go on about motivation and habit. Yeah. I'm going to try to connect all of this and to lay them out, those needs. There's food, and there's shelter, and there's health, and there's security, and we have these social needs that are about belonging and intimacy and community and competence and esteem. We have self-actualization and the need for self-actualization. Don't say that 3 times fast. By way of fulfillment, and that we all are just going through life trying to be understood. Take a moment right now and consider what you need. I'll say them again. Where do you lean? Health, security, belonging, intimacy, community, competence, esteem, self-fulfillment, understanding. Which one or which few of these rings in your awareness as a priority? Saying them one more time. Health, security, competence, esteem, community, self-fulfillment, understanding, belonging, intimacy. Today, we are going to make space for what we need. We are going to open our imagination as a collective and create a singular image that will encompass all our need. And to do it, we will feel them all together. We will do this as to be more motivated to think and act more mindfully throughout the day today and every day, so that we may be aware of how our choices, meaning our strategies, our actions, relate back to these needs. We're going to set the container for ourselves today. And mine is belonging. That's my need. Absolutely. So how do we get there from here? We get there by going within, into our best selves, with beginner's minds, with patience, with faith, and with devotion, rather than impatience, rather than indifference, rather than mistrust. Let us become who we were meant to be today. This meditation will seek to help you set your container. It seeks to connect you to the universe in you. It seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before, deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle. A focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind, so say we all. I know that I want to believe. So, let us transition from treatise to breathing. Let us get to that place where we can step into the body, the inner body. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor. If you're lying down, each limb is touching a surface. If you're seated, your feet can be in your lap and or on the tops of your legs. These are going to be full belly breaths. Going to breathe deep into the diaphragm, expanding that diaphragm, bringing the air up into the chest and into the head, fully in, fully out, as Wim Hof says. At the top, there'll be a light pause and a free fall. You're not forcing all the air out. You are taking a deep breath and filling the diaphragm, but don't feel the need to expel all the air. We're not trying to hyperventilate. And this may make you a little lightheaded or a little nauseous or a little tingly, and that's okay. That's all good. So here we go. Breathing deep, eyes wide open. And release. Breathing deep. 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 And release. 2 more times. Breathing deep. And release. The last time. Breathing deep. And release. This time allowing that breath to fold into the physiology. Allowing your eyes to close at your own pace. Allowing attention to move on to the body, the outer membrane, the object form. Flowing down to the lower limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have. Feet, ankles, toes, fascia of the soles, the calves, knees and joints. Long, hamstrings, weighty quads, and thick glutes. All together, draw them in, squeezing down, creating tension, focused attention, overriding the tension. And when you have it all together, what you have, as you have, if you have, release and let go. Feeling that relaxation, finding your root, finding the line of the chakra, the spine, the sacral and solar plexus, the heart center, as you have them, if you have them, what you have, the rib cage, the brain belly, the miles of digestive tract. Take hold that root. Draw in the abdomen, squeeze down the pectoral, drawing tight the entire torso, creating tension, focused attention, overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release, finding the upper back, the shoulders, the neck, as you have them, if you have them, what you have, the upper limbs, bicep and tricep, forearm, wrist, palm, digits, all together, squeezing down, drawing in the space that you carry all of your stress, creating tension, focused attention, overriding the tension. And when you have it all together, what you have, let go. Let go and go. Now into the head, supersuit on, let us don the helmet, going inward. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, eyes and sockets, ears and lobes, teeth, tongue, gums, the throat, skin of the cheeks, sinus, follicles of hair and crown, squeeze down, drawing in, creating tension, overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Let go. Letting go to the clearing. Letting go and feeling the vibration of the tone, the reverberation of voice. Letting go of each thought bubble, of each distraction, releasing without attachment. Letting go to the center of your circle as the sunshine beams from your pocket onto your mind's eye. Letting go in this moment of self-control, in the sphere of influence. Feel the expanse of your self-awareness. Feel it filling your circle. Consciousness rising in you. The crystal clear you coming into focus. This moment where you use your will to choose imagination, to be the artist of you, the creator of an image, the setting of a scene. Each artist needs an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Choose the instrument for now. And with long, smooth strokes, strums, or hums, create the image of a deep, wide valley. Smooth, circular, round. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you. As you flow, connect to the connection that is flowing inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the universe that is you, the cosmic you. You set this scene. You create this valley. Now, let the image, let the scene float in the expanse that is all around you. And let go that instrument. Let go of imagination. Let go of will. And be. Been here before, be for the first time. In the complexity is simplicity. The hand of your mind's eye reach for your scene, holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket begin to smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now, peer one more time into the valley, into the round, smooth valley, and release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as you feel the splashing down, as you feel the ripple that is pushing forth, let go of all you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel that ripple pushing forth, feel a pulsing and growing. Feel your circle expanding from your acceptance, and an affirmation. Say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between the stimulus and the response, where I stand in my circle and have the freedom to choose my responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, calling your attention back to a light breath, to a breath light. Allow the world back into your head, back into your neck and shoulders. With a light breath and a breath light, call your attention back to your heart center. With a light breath and a breath light, take hold of your root, calling your attention back to what you have, as you have, if you have, your upper and lower limbs, your brain belly. And at your own pace, begin to open your eyes. Begin to focus on the you of now, the you of today, the sharpened you, the focused you, the you who has never left. Welcome back. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. This is your reminder. You are not broken. My good humans, if the screen is flickering, forgive me. I do think that I'm going to have to probably upgrade this computer. I got so many different processes running at this point. Ooh, reaching out to the whole world from Staten Island. Indeed, my good loving humans. Here is where the decentralized revolution is occurring. If you have the time, please spend the time writing down, what did that valley look like? What were the images and the feelings that you had as you set that scene? How does that valley represent the container that you will set to have expectations, to have the right intentions, to understand what it is that you need? How are you connecting with those needs throughout the day? How are those needs showing up in your behaviors, in your actions, in your strategies? How are you developing habits around those needs? What are the principles in your life, these unchanging tenets like gravity that are grounding you to who you are? How is this all working together, my good humans? And how are you using it throughout the day? And as you connect and as you work to ensure that your ego doesn't do its work on you, write it all down. I know that's a lot. Spend a few minutes. It's all good. It's all good. The song today is With My Own Two Hands, which is a Ben Harper song, and it is done by the Voices from Around the World. I love that. I love that channel. That's good stuff. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Please share this loud and proud. This is where we observe ourselves without evaluating our being, because that is the highest form of consciousness, as Krishnamurti does tell us. And I add, intelligence, and I add consciousness. It's amazing how you just keep messing that up, Michael DeVito Jr. Indeed, indeed, indeed. See you back here tomorrow. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay safe.